to the outside corner.
It's not a bad day.
Consumers Credit Union. The people in your corner.
The sun's not out real great, but
wherever you go.
it's
And the payoff pitch.
I think it's 60 degrees
In front of us,
today.
out swinging, and that's out number 2.
So that's not too bad.
So Irvin has struck out 4 Cubs.
Listening to
He has also
the
struck
Cubs
out
since the Tigers don't play today.
7 in a row. And the Cubs looking for their first base hit here with 2 outs.
One of a quirky schedule deal early in the year. They don't play on Sunday. They go to Arizona and they play tomorrow. So no Tigers today. I was trying to get the Mudheads on the radio, but I don't live close enough to Toledo. And I don't have iHeart on my phone yet. So listen to the Cubs. I grew up watching the Cubs. Bill Buckner, Leon Durham, Bruce Sutter, Fergie Jenkins, Jack Brickhouse, the announcer, Eric Carey, the announcer. Almost as big a fan of the Cubs as I am the Tigers. I just have to say more Tigers just because. Probably because I've been to more games, I don't know. But I'm both Cubs and Tigers. 84, man, I thought I was going to have to root for both teams. But the Padres beat the Cubs. Hey, Marianne. No Tigers today. I like to get out on these nicer days because this time of year, it's up and down. It's like a roller coaster. But the cold days, they actually suck more in the spring than they do all winter long.
Download the Club Citgo app. Save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill. In Milwaukee, it's the White Sox leading the Brewers 6-2. Top half of the third inning, Colson Montgomery with a grand slam. Joey Wiemer lines one of the gap in right center, base hit.
I think tomorrow and Tuesday we're supposed to be in the 60s. I have to double check that. But then it's going to get cold again.
So he's off to quite a start to his day. A 3-run home run in the first inning. And now a leadoff 3.
Just kind of the way it goes.
Now Wiemer, a really strong guy. He hit the home run opening day into a win, if you remember. Got the left field line, and now home run today. But the other thing that stands out, how about the speed coming around second base? He was flying going in third. C.J. Abrams, the batter. Cubs bring the infield halfway in. Shota Imanaga delivers a curveball that's swung on and missed.
So last night,
Wiemer leads in foul territory.
I got
third.
banned from
Close to the bag, so Wiemer
Facebook somehow.
Lead. The next pitch swung on and missed. It's a spot where Shota really needs a strikeout.
They sent me this message saying that I was suspended.
Pitch is obviously the split finger. You know,
And I was like, what the heck?
Something here because of the count of 0-2.
I had
something well up out of the zone to try to set up that
2 people contact me yesterday, oddly enough. Of course on Messenger, and I know to be careful. Well, the one said she was a woman from Michigan that won the $310 million lotto. And immediately I'm skeptical. But she wanted to send me. Her message was in her video, or her picture. She wanted to send $50 to 50 people, right? So I was like, well, I know better than to, be responsible with it. But I was like, okay, checking it out, Well, then it became, well, I want to send you 50 grand. Then it was I think 150 grand. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, right. So then she wanted all this other information. It had nothing to do with my bank account or nothing like that. It was just oddball stuff. And I was like, you're not even real. So as I did that, I was pretty careful of what I said and didn't say. So then at the end I was like, you're just another one of those scammers. I even Googled it, and she took the woman's name and her picture from the legitimate winning and made a page out of it. So I reported it to Facebook, right? Well, then before or after that whole deal, some other woman contacted me on there on Messenger and Facebook and says, "Oh, I appreciate you following me for all this time. What makes you one of my biggest fans?" I'm like, "What?" And I said the same thing. I said, "Oh, go away. You're just another one of those spammers. Quit bothering me." So then later in the day, I get banned from Facebook. So I had, what was it? 180 days to appeal, right? So that's 6 months. Well, I just sent the appeal through right away. And then I sent an email reply to the email from Facebook. And I said, "What the heck's going on with you guys?" I said, "Two spammers contacted me today for two totally different reasons, and you guys are banning me?" Well, I'm not exaggerating. It wasn't 10 minutes later and my account was reactivated. Yeah, they are, Marianne. I couldn't believe it. So, got that taken care of. And I was kind of bummed because I had like 2,700 followers on Facebook in 6 months. Which for my little channel, I consider that pretty good. It took me a few years to get to that on YouTube. And I've got just over 1,000 on TikTok in 6 months. And again, I've met some pretty cool people, not in person, but online, through this whole model train thing. They become, fairly decent acquaintances, I guess. So it all worked out okay. Uh-oh. The guy's pushing his scooter. His battery must have died. Guy just walked by me pushing his little scooter thing. Oh, maybe not. Well, I guess he was just pushing it up the hill. It looks like a skateboard with a steering wheel and two wheels. On my way here, I went by one of the. It's called the liquidation station. I guess it's a consignment shop. I guess. And there was a box truck out there picking up I call them skids, skid or pallet of product, you know. I don't know who was running the pallet mover, but he dumped that load all over the highway. The highway runs through the downtown, and it was tipped over, and all the stuff was. I was like, oh no. I guess there's a little more traffic today than a normal Sunday. Like I said, it's not too bad out. No, Marianne. I don't think so. Not even a milk truck. I must have missed them all for now. It's 3:15. I generally can't go out on a Sunday and not see milk trucks. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's because it's the middle of the afternoon. Usually doesn't matter. Given all the dairy farms around here, and we have a milk. I swear there's a milk processor right over here on the other side of town. I want to go check that out. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, look at that fire truck. Look at that. Oh, road rage. Road rage. Guy was yelling at the woman behind him. People gotta know. They gotta know. Everybody has a camera. If I'd gotten that in video, I would have posted it. Maybe you heard it. Maybe you did hear it. I don't know. Anywho, I was trying to focus on that fire truck there. It was some kind of fire department truck. Guess I'll have to go back and watch this and see if I can get a still picture of it. Well, I think I'm gonna take off here, Marianne. Yeah, I think I'll turn the game back on and drive home. Take the long way home. It's a good song, by the way. The Supertramp. Well, thanks for joining me, Marianne. And anybody else who might happen to stop by. Have a good Sunday.